dead from inside.
It's really nice to see that many people on the roads, and like Flanders, for example, on all the climbs, you have so many people cheering on you. But for Roubaix, it's also super nice to see all the parties and people having fun watching us doing a bike race. That's really nice, and that's also a part of why we are doing races. It's to entertain people. It's difficult to explain, like, because Flanders, the cobbles, they're rough, but they also uphill a lot of them. Of course it's hard, and of course sometimes I think a blind guy who put these cobblestones on the ground, they're so bad. And then you think, I can't be worse than that. And then you show off for Paris-Roubaix, and you have so much more speed on the cobbles, so they're hitting so much harder. And then I think the cobbles in Roubaix, an airplane was putting these cobbles on, they just came 1 kilometer from the ground, they open the gate and then throw out the stones and a bit of sand in between, and then good luck, boys. Enjoy your race. It's just 6 hours in hell.
How are you?
I'm good because this is so lovely.
Yes, they are, I think, two of the most special races in the calendar. I think, first of all, because they have a big history behind them, and so we know that a lot of years ago cyclists were riding on the same roads, and then because we know that this day there will be a lot of people on the roads, and this is just amazing. And yes, riding on the cobbles sometimes is like epic, and with a lot of crowd around you is really like amazing.
I think these races are so much radicated in their culture that in the end it's like a proper event. I don't think they really... they look at the performance side and the sportive side, but for them this is an event. Like for Catholic people is Easter. If you go and ask a child of 5 years old about the Ronde, he will answer that is an event. It's in April and he knows about it. So the same here. If you ask to one of the French person living in the Roubaix area, he will always be able to answer something about Roubaix because it's so much into their culture.
No, to my dad! Love you, Dad!
Attention towards the race is like not to compare with any other race. It's like, so many things can happen where a 3-week race, okay, things will go on and things will happen, but you always have a chance to, fight back, or, but in Flanders, if you have really bad luck, or in Roubaix, if you really have bad luck, your race is over.
Flanders, they weren't even in the plan. So for me, it's like something special to do these races, and I'm really happy to have the chance to do them now, because I think in the future it will be the races that I will be preparing for and I want to be good in. So for me, it's now a big opportunity to do them and to just have the experience of the long races, of the monument. So for me, it's really, really special.
For Flanders, it's like you wake up the next morning and it's like you have been drinking 20 mojitos. So you are like dead from inside. I don't know. And for Roubaix, it's much more physical pain because everything is in pain, like your shoulders, your arms, your knees sometimes, because you have so many vibrations during the race that even your joints can feel them. So it's a bit different. I mean, what I experienced was that Flanders drains you, and in the end you're like a a dry racing. And yeah, Roubaix, it kills you. It's like somebody hit you like out of a bar. I don't know.
Now it's changed. This one? Yes. Good job. That's what I see here.
Oh, thank you, girls. Good job. No, wait, I'm not.
Here.
Yeah, to be honest, I mean, if you go over Flanders cobbles, that's smooth roads compared to Roubaix cobbles. I mean, I think it's a different ball game when it comes to cobbles. Yes, positioning, I think it's at every classic really important. I mean, if you're caught behind and whatever, then, you know, you have to waste energy, you have to get to the front, you have to yeah, I mean, it's essential. It avoids most crashes too, you know, or can avoid some crashes. So always being in good position helps you in the end, yeah.
I talked with Matthias, my coach, that it would be nice to do motor pacing on the cobbles because it's easier to get the speed, and then it's more like kind of a race simulation without fighting really hard to get it up to speed. And of course the motor we have at home to do motor pacing, we were first thinking about that, but then quite fast we agreed on that it wouldn't last long on the cobbles, and it will also be dangerous for my dad to be on a two-wheel scooter on the cobblestones. And then my dad, he have a really good friend who sells quads, and then we basically borrowed one of these, and then yeah, I went behind this big thing.
Flanders is really special because you enter the Quaremont and you smell beer, you smell roasted kind of meat, and then all the people are just screaming out loud, and sometimes you hear your name, sometimes you hear somebody else's name, and then it's just a big casino, and it's so great.
Yeah, I mean, it was amazing with all the people. Sometimes I couldn't even hear the radio, so it was beautiful.
No, I think that the morning of the Roubaix, I can feel the cable, yes. Also before the race, like my stomach like this, because I'm ready.
Buongiorno pescheria.
It's nice because we know that we will go home and we will stay with our family, and yes, so it's really like we have to go full gas with a lot of energy till Saturday, and then yes, on Sunday we can eat the chocolate Easter eggs and everything.
Est-ce que tu peux te décaler?